I promised you relevant conversations at something I will be doing as an ongoing project. This week, even though I'm in amazing Egypt and there's a lot of my amazing friends around, I just haven't had the time to sit with anyone to do a video. So I thought I would do the relevant conversation video this week. I wanted to address the subject of how do you stand out in your field, especially in a field where there's a lot of people. Entrepreneurship, or you're in a career where there's a lot of people. How do you stand out from everyone else? Because you see, being known and being seen and standing out sometimes makes a difference between you getting a project or not. Or sometimes it makes a difference between you getting the promotion or not. So I'm going to give you four different ways that I have used, it's my personal experience, to stand out from the crowd. Let's go. Okay. Number one, determine what you actually want to be known for, right? So if it's a career, you need to find a space that you are really good at. If you're an accountant, maybe you're specifically good at working with service businesses. If you are a technology entrepreneur like me, maybe you're specifically good with working with maybe insurance firms or working in a certain vertical. Decide what you want to be known for. 10 years ago, I made a decision that when technology, entrepreneurship, and women leadership was mentioned in Africa, that always my name would come up. It was a decision I made 10 years ago. And then from that decision, a lot of other things happen. So determine and find the space for which you can have a niche. If you're an accountant, if you're a marketer, maybe you're specifically good at digital marketing, or you're specifically good at Facebook marketing. Find the niche that you can be good at. So determine, sit down and actually look at your strengths and your weaknesses and figure out what's the best place that where your specific skills gives you an advantage. Number two, start somewhere. If, for instance, you want to become an influencer, YouTube influencer or something like that, you cannot say, well, I can't start because I don't have the money to buy equipment, so I'm waiting when I have money. No, start somewhere. You have a camera, you can pick it up and you can shoot. If for instance, you are building a business that targets maybe marketing or advertising for SMEs, or you are an innovation consultant for multinational organizations, you can start by writing a blog post every Monday talking about how companies can use innovation for growth. Or you can write a blog post and be consistent about writing a blog post that targets multinationals, that talks about how innovation on a daily basis can be used in their business. Maybe you're an advertising company and you do advertising for digital advertising for SMEs. Maybe your job is to do 1-minute Instagram videos every 2 days talking about how organizations can use digital advertising. Start somewhere. Don't wait for everything to align. Start somewhere. Number three, outwork everyone. Outwork everyone. So understand the core things that you need to do within your field. For me, for instance, I've decided that I will never go into a meeting unprepared. So even if it takes me, I actually take 3 to 4 hours to prepare for every single meeting. It doesn't matter what the meeting is. So I don't go to a meeting unprepared. I don't go to a meeting and be surprised. Outwork everyone. Whatever it is that you do, however that you have to do it in your field, spend more time. I'm not saying spend more hours, because you also have to work smart, but definitely outwork everyone. Be known as the smartest worker, the hardest worker in your field. Don't let anybody else outwork you. When you walk into a job, be very, very prepared, be extra prepared. Be ready, have practice, deliberate practice. Sometimes I practice the pitch before I go into a client's office. Outwork everyone. Make sure that when you walk into a room, everybody knows in your field that you're the hardest worker, you're the smartest worker. Nobody will outwork you. Lastly, be very, very consistent. Very, very consistent. Don't do good work once, twice, and then the third time you do bad work, and the fifth time you do good work. Be consistent. If you're going to be writing blog posts, if you're going to be doing a particular thing, be very, very consistent in doing it so that everybody trusts your ability to deliver on time and on budget. So I've given you the 4 things, part of our relevant conversations, 4 things that will enable you to stand out in your field, in your career, in your business. I'm using them, so hopefully you'll use them too. See you next time for relevant conversations.